Hello and welcome back to my channel. Today we're talking about editorial and we're talking about the different types of editing there are. So let's get straight into it. First of all, we have structural editing. This is probably the one that comes first. It's also known as substantive editing. It happens right in the beginning and you're looking at the bigger picture of a book. You're checking to see if the chapters are the same length, to see if the plot makes sense, to see if it's suited to that audience, to check the characters are realistic, to check the writing style matches, check if there is enough setting written about. And here's when a structural editor might add in suggestions for some other content that could be included. We then have copy editing, so a role might be a copy editor. This is where you're checking in detail, so you're looking at spelling, you're looking at punctuation, grammar, syntax, the house style that publisher might have, and then if it's non-fiction, any facts and statistics. Then we move on to line editing, which is self-explanatory. You're looking at every single line of that book, every single word. Again, you're still looking for spelling, punctuation, grammar, etc. But you're looking at the writing style, you're looking at the language use, the tone, the emotion, dialogue, the phrasing, still looking at spelling, punctuation, grammar, etc. Then we have proofreading, so a role for this would be a proofreader. This is kind of a final check, it's like a last opportunity to make any changes. You're checking for any errors, format, things like the page numbers as well, the house style again. It's less extensive than copy editing and line editing. You're kind of just looking for like minor changes. And then finally you have top and tailing, and this is self-explanatory. You look at the first of something, so you might look at the first line of a paragraph and the last line of a paragraph. You might look at the first line of a page and then the last line of a page. Top and tailing, you're looking at the beginning and the end. And it basically looks at transitions between chapters, between paragraphs, pages, etc. I would say it's less common. This doesn't always happen. Everything in the middle is completely ignored. You're just looking at the top and the tail, so the start and the end. So a kind of obvious question, I guess, do all books and manuscripts, etc. all go through the same amount of editing? No, is the short answer. Not all of these are used. Some of them might be just a couple, some of them a few. Really does depend on the manuscript, how put together the manuscript is in the beginning, the editors that are hired, the external project management companies that you might use. So yeah, definitely not treated all the same in the book publishing industry, but I just wanted to run through the different types of editing there are, because I think that definitely myself as well, I've always been confused about them. So I'd love to know if you work in editorial and if you use any of these, and if you can give any examples. I'd love to know, so please put it in the comment section down below. Or if you're looking to get into editorial and you found this useful, I would also love to know. Thank you so much for watching and I hope you found it useful.